The rides are a really, really important part of the process. They really are. We would have several kids that were not on this team and not able to be a part of this program if coaches didn't give rides.
Well, just, our kids, we live in a blue-collar community, and a lot of our kids' parents work. And when I got here, it felt like transportation was an issue that kept us from being great. However many kids can fit in the seatbelt in that Suburban, that's how many I'll pick up. And there's been times I've picked up a load, dropped them off, and went back and picked up another group. And it's just been great because the coaches have kind of latched on to that, and their coaches doing the same thing in their personal vehicles.
The rides are a really, really important part of the process. They really are. We would have several kids that were not on this team and not able to be a part of this program if coaches didn't give rides. And it's not a burden. It's a deal that we embrace. And so those rides are very important to this program.
Hello? Yeah, I'll be there in about 5 minutes.
Every once in a while, especially in the early morning pickups, you'll pull up and you send the text to them like, hey, pulling up, I'll be there in 2 minutes. May not get a response. You pull up, hey, I'm here. No response. You're starting to think like, I know you're in the house, and so you get out of the car, beat on the door for a second. No answer. You're starting to think like, hit that text again, hey, I'm here. And then you hit the door again and you get the sofa. Just woke up, wiping their face like, Coach, I'm coming. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Did you get some sleep last night? Did you get some sleep last night?
He has a really, really strong bond with his position coach and our defensive coordinator, Joe Cluley. Coach Cluley picks him up most of the time, and the majority of the time he's picking him up. He's breathing life into him in terms of, hey, this is what you need to do. Here's some things that you need to start doing to kind of help yourself continue to play at a high level. And Malachi is just real responsive to that. The relationship that Coach Cluley's built with that young man gives Coach immediate trust in him. And so when Coach says something, Malachi listens and tries to take heed.
I mean, it helps because, Coach clearly want to play and talk the whole ride. So it helps us, give us that little extra work in of what we saw last night and what we looking forward to the next week and stuff.
You're closest with your individual players because that's who you work, all day with all the time. And then you get that time to go and spend that 5, 10, 15 minutes in the car with them and just see what's going on. There's guys that just like adults, the kids that walk down and haven't had a good day, and you feel like as a person that's closest to them, you can go talk to them and get them kind of out of that funk.
It's hard not to do this and not have an appetite. The food bank has been serving high schools and all different types of organizations on the South Plains for a long time. And I came in and they had already had a deal going with Estacado where they were picking up some food, periodically from the food bank. And I wanted to get a more kind of mainstream deal going that kind of served all our athletes. And so I got to meet with the lady up there named Trini.
They'll come in, tell our little lady who works with the produce, hey, Betsy, I'm here, what's available. So Betsy will go through the refrigerator. Anything that's come in, you can have this and this and this. So they'll go in there and they load up. They always remember to bring their jacket because it's cold in there. So they'll load it up and then they'll take it out and they have to weigh it all out for us. So that way we know how much food went out to that school. And then once they weigh it out, they load it up into the vehicle and then they go home.
If there's some rare items that they know that we like yogurt, for example, they'll do a good job of putting that stuff to the side, putting the yogurt, things of that nature to the side for us. And so when it's our time to come pick it up, we'll get you know, a couple crates of yogurt and things of that nature. So the relationship's been great. They're great at serving all organizations around this area, and we're really just appreciative that they allow us to utilize them.
And what's really neat is this is stuff, fresh vegetables. Nowadays, fruits and vegetables are so expensive to buy. So we're giving them grapes, we're giving them strawberries, cherries, things that's kind of unaffordable for some people who are low income. And they get so excited to see it. They love that. They love the chocolate milk. And it's really great because it builds up all the stuff that you lost from working out. So they're always trying to tell us, hey, push for the chocolate milk.
Tell the kids what the food is. You can't make them eat it.
One of the best things I've ever been around. And those kids that maybe don't get as big of a lunch or miss lunch or for whatever reason, they can come down and walk into that office or defensive office and, hey, coach, can I grab a bowl of fruit? You know, and they have a bowl of fruit right there. And so they're also able to fill their bellies before they go out and practice for 2 hours. And so it's just been awesome.
It's been amazing on how much the coach really, really do care about their players. They're up here. It's time consuming. I'm not going to lie. It is really time consuming, but they care enough and say, oh, our players will love this, or our players will love this, and they pack for the kids, and they think about the kids and how this will make them healthier. So I love that the coaches really, really care a lot about their players.